12th of June, today, LGE 2023. The time, minutes to 2. The last lap, ladies and gentlemen. Your friend, your brother, in the raw. Haji Dr. Roshan Khan in the raw. But the reality of fake news. Yesterday afternoon, as the day was coming to a close, like some promises were made to my friend Obraj Narain, who can never be mayor again because he has served his time. But Mayor Obraj Narain, I know, and you know, he's a diehard PNC, and I don't have a problem with anybody being diehard with any political entity that they would prefer. Remember, this is the raw, so we can shake up a little bit. The camera's a bit too high. But the fact is when Mayor Obraj Narain will come out last minute because he felt his pride was hurt by some reality and some facts that Nigel Dharamlal, the minister, has shared. And he was quite vociferous. And then coming out with some fake news. So do not believe Obraj Narain and a few sprinklings who were lost and didn't give any support to Norton, nor to the campaigning for the local government election. Very many senior people were missing. I gave you their names already. And they were missing in action. They were nowhere to be found. Norton was like alone, moving around with a few people, like lost in the wilderness. So the last lap, these guys are spreading fake news. One lady, I think it's Molly Mel, spreading something. It is that Georgetown will be bulldozed. Charlestown will be bulldozed. Regent Street will be bulldozed. All Boys Town will be bulldozed. The whole city will be bulldozed for skyscrapers. What total ridiculous, idiotic things they're coming up with at the last moment, knowing that their showing is bad and that people are annoyed with them, for they have done nothing for the country. Nothing nationally, the APNO, the PNC, and nothing for the city or cities, including Linden, including New Amsterdam, including Georgetown. Nothing. For 57, almost 60 years, they did nothing. They kept the whole of Regent Street, the gutters. The central government, imagine that, the central government had to come about 2 months ago with Patricia Chase Green, the former mayor, who is now a part of that PPPC grouping, and clean the streets, the gutters in Regent Street. The canals, in order to prevent any flooding, they had no plan at City Hall. I'm not going to blame Pandit Obraj Narain, the former mayor. I think he's former, I think so. There's nothing personal there by saying former. There is nothing that City Hall did. Obraj Narain is supposed to be a symbolic position created by the British. But they have the town council that are there, the entire team. They could do nothing. All you're hearing of there is corruption, deceit, manipulation, and bribery. I do not have a faith in the City Hall and the city management of Georgetown. So ladies and gentlemen of Georgetown, come out and vote with your heart for some newness and some change. We need that nexus, that connection of love and harmony and romance between government powers and city powers. You can't want to be a city in stink forever. Do you want, ladies and gentlemen, you, even if you're a die-hard PNC or APNO, do you want your city to be in a state of stink? So either two things you do. You come out and you vote for change, at least give them 2 years. If in 2 years you don't see subsequent change or proper change, you get rid of the wave of red. That PPPC, I'm only supporting them because I see that we need change. In the city, 57 years of Georgetown, Linden, New Amsterdam, it is like a quagmire. a maze of filth, surrounded by underdevelopment, and they all got their subventions that is due by law. But let us assume that they were supposed to be, the cities need more, their cities, APNU cities. When the PNC was in power through APNU, why did it not increase the subvention at that time and set a precedent? Instead of the standard sum, set a precedent so that the other government come in power, they have to follow that precedent. They didn't do anything. All they cared about the PNC and the APNU was for themselves and certain brilliantly rich. They were not brilliant at all. Indian businessmen that were having the hog, I need to say hog, or the hog over the contracts and the facilities and the benefits and the opportunity to make money. Only the big ones could get high standard, high quality scholarships. Ministers' children, high power political ones in the PNC could get heavy duty scholarships. Even Granger boycotted them in the campaigns. Can you believe that? Former President Granger boycotted them. Their senior counsel, Roysdale Ford, I never saw him anywhere. So it could be alleged that I haven't seen him anywhere campaigning with Norton or in partnership anywhere. Mahipal, Natasha Singh Lewis, even O'Brien Ryan boycotted them. I know they had serious internal fighting. I know, I don't want to call and give evidence. And but the last minute he came out because he felt his pride a bit hurt. And he brought out some fake news about bulldozing because there was a situation in the past. So ladies and gentlemen, you still have a few hours. Think wise. Either you go and vote for change, for the red wave, or you stay home. Two things you could do to teach them a lesson. They did that in Trinidad, you know. They stayed home to have Kamala Besesar win the election over the PNM because he was a no good prime minister and leader. I can't remember his name. And that's how Kamala Besesar had won the election during her time. So this is the reality. Stay home and teach them a lesson. Or if you vote for them, prepare to suffer. Prepare to suffer. I mean, the city will really suffer. And remember, the PPPC, I am not a member of the PPPC. I'm not on the campaign team. You haven't seen me with them anywhere. But I'm going for what I see and feel that is right at this juncture in our country. So let us vote. Forget about those fake news, those from Molly. I think someone was saying allegedly Molly Mel and another one, then O'Brien Ryan, and then there was some stand up in the corner with about 10 people talking about bulldozing, and that's all they could talk about. They can't talk about issue. They can't talk about proper development programs. They can try emotionally to pull wool over the populace. So, friends and families, make your decision in the next few hours. Haji Dr. Ocean Can in the raw encourage you to do the right thing. Vote for change, the red wave. Or if you have a problem voting for them, stay home to teach them who could do nothing and only want position and power and corruption at City Hall. The best thing to do is stay home. But best of all, to vote for change with high numbers so they would feel that the central government with city government being partnership with now to truly develop the nation, the land, the city as the gateway everywhere you go to Guyana, Georgetown, Linden, New Amsterdam. Your friend, your brother, Haji Dr. Roshan Khan in the raw. Say thank you. A farewell, friends.